So hey everybody, I'm back with a new video. I'm trying to be consistent with it. Um, Today's video, I wanted to talk about my tattoo experiences. Now, I now have two after this weekend, and the first tattoo I had redone. So it's like technically, I've been there 3 times, but I want to tell you guys the story of my first tattoo. Now, why I'm looking like this once again, don't judge me. Out on a walk, and I thought, what the hey, like I might as well just put out a video, like I'm in the mood, like I have the story all set straight, so I didn't really want to change, and plus this is an easier way so I can show you just everything. So, back to my whole story and me not rambling. My first tattoo that I got, I really wanted it to be meaningful. I always told myself, I'm not going to get a tattoo that is just like, if somebody asks me why I got it, I don't want to be like, oh, I have no clue. Like, that's just, I didn't want to be that person. Well, I went out and I decided I wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to finally get a tattoo. Like, I said no for years. Like, I will never get a tattoo. I was like, yes, like, it is time. Like, I really want a tattoo. I want this tattoo. And, but I got it on the spare of the moment. And that's what got me. I didn't do my research. And in the end, it screwed me over bad. So the tattoo that I decided to get that I really thought would be meaningful is an equal sign. And I got it here in this particular spot because I thought that, it's a good spot. Like, I want to show it off, and I don't know, I like that placing, you know what I mean? Well, as you can see, the lines aren't necessarily straight, and it's not very colored in very well. And mind you, this is the second time that I have gotten it done. So the first time was even worse than it is now. I had went there, it was on Easter. I don't even know what I was thinking. So, um, before even getting a pricing, let me just tell you what, I went there, the day before Easter. I was like, hey, like, I want a tattoo, can you do it today? They're like, oh, like, we can't do it today, but we can make an appointment for tomorrow. I was like, cool, like, whatever, the appointment, like, it won't take long. Like, I mean, I know it's Easter, but who really does anything on Easter anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I'm 20 years old. There's not much. Well, so I get there and I went to a place called Grim Tattoos, and it's off of Broadway in downtown Kansas City. Now, I guess I did a little research. I looked up, I didn't look up any of their work, but I looked up, like, their ratings and whatnot. And some of them were like low stars, like 1 or 2s. And I was like, you know what? I don't have time. Like, nobody else is. Like, I really want to do it now. I don't want to back out of it. I don't want to be that person. I was just afraid I was going to back out, basically. So I wanted to do it that day. So I made an appointment with her, and I was like, hey, like, I want this tattoo. How much will it cost me? She tells me $100. Okay, cool. Cool. So I go, we're there, and her and some other girls, they, like, being they're being extra. They are being extra loud. They are being extra aggravating, extra obnoxious. They are just trying, like, it's like, and it's even worse, is they had just gotten drunk, like they went to a party or something, or had a party the night before. They kept on talking about it. One of the girls is over here rolling on the floor. She's older than me. She's tiny, but she's rolling on the ground, crying about her cramps. And I'm like, I'm trying to sit over here and get a tattoo, and you over here rolling on the ground talking about your damn cramps. Like, I can't do this right now. So that kind of had me a little, I was like, okay, let's just get this done, and I'll pay you, and I'll be on my way, won't be coming back. Well, So it turns out Rachel has been doing this for like a year, year and a half. So I'm like, okay, like, like it's my first tattoo. What can you expect? Well, I get it done. It didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would be. And then she's like, okay, like give it a couple weeks. Like she didn't give me a paper. She didn't give me no instructions. Nothing. So then I decide, I'm like, hey, well, I want it fixed. I gave it about a month and a half, 2 months, because I was like, hey, like, maybe it will do something. But in its healing process, it had scabbed over and it just ripped off like a bunch of, skin and the ink. So that basically, I don't think she went deep enough. So then I'm like, okay, well, it's like a big, like a middle of it, in the middle of the top one, there was like no black, it was ink, like it was just my skin. And it wasn't even like my skin color, it was a weird pinkish color. So it was real ugly to me. I'm like, why did I get this? Why did I think that this was okay? So I went back. Yes, my dumbass went back. So, I go, I call or I text her, and I'm like, hey, like, my tattoo isn't looking too good. Like, I just put it out there. I was like, will you redo it? Like, and how much is it gonna? I was like, I was hoping she would say it would be free, but she was like, oh, just charge you a tip. Kind of had me a little fucked up. To be honest, I was like, girl, you need to fix this for free because I paid you $100 for this. Now, mind you, my boyfriend, he had gotten a cross on his hand right there, and then he had gotten 6 colored birds right there. And the same day, right after I got my tattoo, he got those tattoos, and she only charged him $80. What the fuck? And his tattoos look better than mine. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. So, I was so furious. I was just like, I was basically being nice about it, but I was like, yo, like, you fucked up basically, and you need to fix it. Like, this is not okay. So, like, I text her that, and she's like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, let me just, I'm not going to be in the office for like a week because I'm moving. But I guess she was moving like from a city. I was like, what the fuck ever. Like, I don't care. Just make an appointment so I can get this shit fixed. I didn't think to go to someone else because I was told that other people don't like to fix other people's work. So I was like, well, I'll give her a second chance and we'll see how it turns out. It turned out like shit. The lines aren't even straight. The bitch can't do tattoos. Let's put it that way. So, as I was just like, whatever, we'll try and get this done. Mind you, the first time, it literally took her like 15-20 minutes to do it. Probably not even that, like, to be honest. It was so short. It really took her longer to set up than it did to do my tattoo. And I paid her $120. I tipped her $20. So then the second time, I was like, okay, well, let's go and try this out. So I made an appointment. We get there. And so she does it. And it literally took her 5 minutes. And then she's like, okay, well, da-da-da. Like, she's, like, rushing, like, getting her, like, taking everything off, like, putting her putting her, like, purse around her neck and da-da-da. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, okay, yeah, da-da-da. Just a tip. Just a what? I'm sorry, can you say that again for me? Because I don't think I understand fucking stupid. So, I tipped her whatever, hoping to God, praying that my tattoo comes out way better than it did. Like, the first time. I'm like, please, Lord. Like, I have now spent $140 on this raggedy-ass tattoo that she did not give a rat's ass about doing. Like, I was so irritated. Like, I'm still so mad because I have to go get it done a third time. Can we just... I'm so mad right now. Can we just think about that? Just let that ponder. Just let that... Summer over the weekend, I decided that I really wanted to get this tattoo that I've been wanting for a long time. It's been a long time, and I decided that I wanted to get it. And I went to a different tattoo artist. I went somewhere cities away, and I'm actually very happy with it. I paid the same amount for this raggedy ass tattoo. I mean, it was $100, but I tipped him $40 because he did such an amazing job, I think. And I just got it Sunday, and it's now Wednesday, so it's in the healing process. But it looks so good. Like, I think it's really detailed. It looks really nice. He was very personal. He wasn't like trying to get me out. It took him about 45 minutes. He's been doing this for 6 years. So I mean, I think he did a phenomenal job. It's just very detailed. It's very nice, and I thought that this was a good place to get it. You know, I didn't want to get on this arm because I have other plans for this one, but 'tis the time for Seth to get all tatted up. But that is my story of my horrible tattoo. Thankfully, this tattoo artist, he said that I can come back and get fixed up for free, and he said he's willing to fix this tattoo for me. So soon I will be having a better tattoo. I will be having this one all healed up. It'll be all pretty. I mean, everybody's already telling me it looks great, and I'm so excited. And yeah, but that is my story of the first time I got my tattoo and how it went and how I hate the bitch Rachel. So I hope she watches this video one day, and I will be doing a review on Yelp of Grim Tattoo downtown Broadway. So be looking for that, Rachel. But I hope you guys like this video. This is my apartment, by the way. Those are my flowers that my man got me. So I hope you guys like this video. You know, I'm just keep on going now, but I will be putting out more videos, and I hope that you guys like this and comment whatever you guys want to say. Be sure to subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys.